Standing on Sports. Dude, we're up to a whole hand now.
Yeah,
Like
cinco.
of episodes.
If you speak Spanish.
Cinco if you speak Spanish.
Yeah. If not, maybe learn something.
If not, 5.
5.
Or what is it? Okay. Anyways, yo, Sean, how you been, bro? Been good?
Been chilling, man.
Mhm.
It's been a very relaxed week. You know, nothing too crazy's been going on in life. Can just like do my stuff, live my life. March Madness though, that's
March
been
Madness.
here.
How's
Your week? How's your week?
It's been good. It's been pretty mad, like with March Madness, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
she go mad on my nest till I play basketball. I don't know.
All right. Okay. Yeah. We're just gonna scratch that out. We're gonna edit that part out. But no. Yeah. I've been good. I've been chilling. Just got an apartment in Charleston figured out, so I'm excited.
Oh, you're just telling our viewers like your location.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, surprise. I post on my Instagram, so if y'all follow me. Anyways.
Yeah. Shout out to Instagram.
Shout
our
out.
personals.
Yeah,
They're always connected.
We're pretty lively on there. All right.
Yeah.
I guess we'll hop right into it. We're gonna do straight into March Madness.
Yeah, college basketball is a hot topic, and we love the store hot topic, especially the back of hot topic.
What?
Okay.
All right. That's like okay. You know what? I don't even know. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. Cool.
All right, March Madness. All right, we have some headlines. We'll go into it, right?
Okay.
I think the biggest topic right now, right, is the experienced Oakland team that knocked off the young Kentucky Wildcats.
Is that right?
It is right, and it's crazy. Kentucky's a very young team, and draft-wise, they are kind of have at least like 2 or 3 people in the first round, and they always will. They always will. They bring in young talent, but in a college basketball sense, they are very unsuccessful recently, and it's because there's no like experience.
Dude, I mean, like, when's the last time Kentucky won a championship? Or like, I feel like it's been a minute.
It's been a minute because even that team of like, you know that like God Squad that had like Devin Booker, Anthony Davis, and all that.
But they're on the same team.
Yes.
Dang, I did not.
They didn't even win the championship there, and
that's crazy.
That's just crazy to me. But I do think in a time like this, you need experienced people to lead you, and that's what Oakland has. They were led by that. I think he's like 23 or 24.
He's 24.
Yeah, because he played D2 for what 4 years, and now he's at Oakland for 2 years. Or this is
he's our first dog of the week.
Yeah.
Jack, how do you say it? You
I believe it is Jack Golick.
Jack Golick.
Maybe
Shout out.
He's listening. Who knows?
Shout out Jack Golick. We're gonna post a dog of the week graphic on Instagram to like really shout him out. So
we have a few dogs of the week.
Few dogs of the week this week. Yeah. We'll get to those down throughout the episode though.
Yeah.
This is a big basketball heavy episode, so we've been having a lot of NBA requests. So we're
guys, there is NBA in this episode.
Yeah.
We are expanding the horizon.
We're very
stretching
inclusive.
Our wings.
We just want our fans to be happy. And,
farming the crops, as they say.
Whoever says that, yeah, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, dude, yeah, no, I agree. I think Oakland, that's definitely the biggest upset. We'll get into our brackets and like I'll have an image up somewhere up below wherever.
Oh, you think we should tell them? Yeah, this is this is not our original where we record, as you can probably tell.
Well, yeah, you can probably tell. Yeah.
There's God knows what is going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in our normal studio, but we're still here because we're dedicated to the
dedication, and discipline drive success.
That's right, perseverance.
Yeah, beat the odds, do numbers, remain humble.
Sit down, be humble. All right, all right. Let's lock in. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this energy drink's got us like wired right now. Anyways, yeah, our brackets, dude. Like, dude, my bracket got. I mean, there's no perfect brackets left, but mine's like, I had Auburn in the final, so that's another huge upset. Yale, shout out Yale, dude.
Dude, the education system won.
Dude,
the education system won. Auburn frauds. Actually, statistically speaking, they were top 15 in both offensive efficiency and defensive efficiency, so they were like a favorite to win.
Who, Yale?
No, Auburn.
Oh.
That's why like this one's like more of an upset than Kentucky, because Kentucky defensively did not fit the mold of like
the
national
championship team.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So the Auburn one realistically is a more upset.
I mean, overall the SEC
looks bad.
Looked real bad. I mean, because at one point there was no one winning, and then it wasn't until like day 2 when they actually had winners coming out.
Tennessee like smoked St. Peter's day 1, but yesterday they could barely score against Texas.
Texas, yeah.
But Texas's offense is abysmal, awful, atrocious. That game is horrible.
Dude, I know.
That game was so bad.
Dude, one thing too, and we were talking about this the other day. I feel like this is like my first really getting into basketball, but like they always try to like hype up Cinderella stories, and like I feel like Samford was getting hyped up as being a Cinderella story.
Dude,
but
they should have won. That was the most ripped off game, bro.
Dude, I know exactly. Like
you're up 1-1. What is Kansas doing? Why are you? You have a breakaway. You're up 1 point. Do not go and score. Dribble it out and wait until you get fouled. He was a good free throw shooter, so I don't know why he was doing that. But then, like, you go up for the layup, and that was a clear block. No body contact, no nothing.
That
and it hit, and you can't even say, like, it would have went out of bounds, and it would have been, like, a jump ball scenario, because it bounced off the backboard, and it went into the field of play. And it would have been a 5-on-4, and Samford's down 1 point. And it would have happened.
Dude.
However, like, you know what they say, ball does not lie. And when Kansas played Gonzaga yesterday, they got their butt handed to them.
Yeah, ball does not lie.
That's the first time ever I rooted for Gonzaga.
Dude, yo, shout out Gonzaga for that. No, yeah, because really, like, but no, I feel like it's like they always like hype up these Cinderella, like St. Peter's. You're like, oh, St. Peter's is back. Like they're gonna do something. Never happens. I mean, I don't think it's rigged. I don't think it's rigged at all. I mean, no one's ever gonna get the perfect bracket.
No. And that's like, the fun of it. I love making brackets, but I understand. I'm gonna be wrong within like the first 4 games.
More than half my brackets were wrong after the first game.
The ones I submitted into like
tournament challenge,
tournaments and stuff like that, are like 60% right.
I have
one that's not even good.
Ours in our pay to win one it's at like 20% right now.
That's not good.
That's pretty bad.
I have one that's like 89%, but I didn't submit it to anything. So
dude,
like
that's okay.
You know.
My best one has Auburn winning, and well, that's not happening.
Yeah. No, real quick on the Cinderella story, I think we talked about 2 teams. One, I believe the McNeese State hype. Dude. They had 3 players statistically shooting 40% from free-pointer. I'm like, sign me up.
Sign me up.
And I got severely let down. They lost by like 30 points.
Gonzaga. I mean, Gonzaga has been rolling.
They
like,
look
at
good.
Like the end of the year, like they were. Good. That's when they like were finally like back to themselves in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But. Yeah, no, the surrender, like they really hyped them up as being good. I do like Grand Canyon though. Upset of St. Mary's.
Right. I put in quotation marks upset because St. Mary's, they were a good team, but like St. Mary's and Grand Canyon play the same style of basketball, and they both don't really play that well of opponents. So like. So like 12 to beat 5, but realistically, this was like an 8-9 matchup in my head. You know?
Oh, really? Okay.
Like it could have went either way, and both of them played literally the exact same style.
Make it make sense.
But
okay, so
I could see them winning against Alabama today.
It's gonna be a good. It's definitely gonna be a good game. I don't know though. I mean, being like a Gamecock fan, like kind of rooting for SEC now, low key.
It was a bad day to be a Gamecock fan.
Dude, I know.
Dude, Oregon. I guess we talk about that real quick. Oregon upset. I never upset. I mean, I feel like Oregon's a hot team coming into the tournament.
I mean, they won the Pac-12, right?
Yeah.
So
they destroyed South Carolina behind the works of
Jermaine Troussard
and their big guy and
what's his last
Couisnard.
Dude, Couisnard. Dude dropped 40. Former
Gamecock just beats the living daylights out of you.
Dude,
how are you in SEC school? I'm not going to talk too much because I need them on the podcast. But, like, how are you at SEC school and you can't stop 2 players? The rest of Oregon's team
dude, that
is
big
awful.
Dante. That was
Dante. It's like
dude, that dude.
Neely or something, Dante.
Dude. I couldn't watch the rest of the game. I stopped watching.
It was depressing.
Dude,
NC State, though.
NC State, though. Dude,
they're the hottest team in the tournament coming off wins against Texas Tech and Oakland. Dude, they are Cinderella.
Texas Tech and Oakland. And I mean, and right before that, they won the ACC.
Yeah.
Against UNC, Duke. They beat Virginia too.
Virginia as well.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're. I mean.
I would not want to play them.
Dude, wait, who are they playing next in the bracket?
They play. Oh, they play Marquette. Now that the Marquette game just ended. Marquette beat Colorado, as you can probably know.
Low key, I could see.
They're beating Marquette.
That'd be an elite 8 for NC State.
They're beating Marquette. I'm just kind of.
All right.
That's my hot take right now.
That's a hot take. Okay.
Marquette has two good players. If you can stop them, you can win.
I mean, it was close. Who they play? Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado's a good team. Like, don't get me wrong. I think this is also a interesting topic. Like you said, like the SEC and Big 12 always get hyped. The Big 12, I hate the Big 12 because they know that the tournament is based off of metrics now, right? So their non-conference strength of schedules are like abysmal. But they got all good in their rankings. Their KenPom looks good. You go into conference play. All the teams are good. I'm not saying they're bad. But, you win here, you lose there. Like, everyone trades spots,
Yeah.
Everyone gets into the tournament for the most part. And then, like, now they're, like, the Big 12 mainly just does not look good at all outside of, like, Houston. Iowa State looks good. I didn't believe the hype, I'm going to be honest. But
I didn't believe them either. In a lot of my brackets, I had them getting upset. I think in the bracket I submitted for the Instagram, I had them losing to Drake, who didn't even make it to the next round. Anyways.
Yeah, Drake, that was crazy.
Dude,
Drake was crazy.
I think Houston's real. I think Houston could still win. Like, who would you say now was, like, after watching the first round and almost all the second round, like, who do you think is a favorite? I mean, like, all the 1 seeds look dominant, and
I still don't believe Purdue.
Yeah, so
I think they'll beat Utah State today because, like, that's not hard.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, little tangent. The Mountain West, they bamboozled us. They got 6 teams in, and they look like dog doo-doo. They look like dog doo-doo. New Mexico was supposed to make a run, and I semi-believe the hype because, like, as a South Carolina fan, I don't want to see Clemson do good. But Clemson beat the daylights out of them.
Dude, they destroyed
21-point victory is insane. But I don't believe Purdue. I think they'll win today, and then they'll probably lose. Who are they scheduled? Or, like, who's a potential? Oh, they play Gonzaga. Yeah.
Ooh,
Gonzaga's win. That's a good game.
Dude,
that's
I will
a game
say
to
that.
watch.
I mean, Zach Edey had a huge game. He had, like, what?
He's always
30,
going to have
30 points.
Yeah, but he's always going to have a huge game. He's 7-4. If you don't have a huge game. Anyway.
I mean, yeah.
Houston looks good. I mean, they haven't played their second game today. Dude, I think Texas A&M could win that game.
You think?
I don't think they will, but I'm saying it's gonna be a more difficult game.
I mean, A&M's good, but I mean, like, it was a close game with them in Nebraska. They ended up pulling away, but
yeah.
Wait, what was the final score of that game? It was like it ended up decently.
I think Texas A&M got almost like 100, which is crazy to me because their offense isn't like that.
See, that's the thing. Like in college, I mean, I guess it's with all sports, but like if you get hot at the right time, the end of the season, like that was wrong with South Carolina. We got hot like in the middle of the season, like right in the beginning of the SEC
and then we had the fall off.
So it's like
worked very well. But okay, so like Houston's, if they get past today, I think they'll be good. North Carolina, I know there's like my bias, but they did look good, dude. They went on a 28 to like 3 or 4 run against, like, that is. I mean,
crazy. Michigan State's a good team, and they like easily beat them.
Recent years, North Carolina, if they got down, they were out. But this year, this team is like.
That is true. I feel like UNC, like when they're good, they're really good and they go far, or like they're not. Like, you know what I mean? Like
there's no middle
Didn't they
ground.
miss a tournament like a few like?
Yeah, like last year.
Yeah. So it's like.
That was sad. That was very sad.
My bad.
No,
pulling up some dark memories, but
I think North Carolina looks good. I think UConn obviously looks.
Yeah, UConn looks great. UConn's gonna make the Final Four.
Iowa State, I still like. I think they're good. I just don't know if they're great. Illinois is beating the crap out of everyone they play so far. Illinois versus Iowa State.
That's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a great game.
Is that game on Thursday?
Possibly.
I think Gonzaga looks really good. I could see them coming out the Midwest.
Tennessee does not look good.
But they're winning. That's the thing too. Like with
a win's a win right now.
But like if they have a few days off, they definitely know that they don't look good. Mm-hmm. But they're still like they're winning and they don't look good. Like imagine if they fix that, then it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Who do they play? Who do they play next? Dude, it's so hard to like see this visually on here right now. Dang it, my bracket had them playing South Carolina.
They play Creighton. Oh my God, that's a good matchup.
Oh yeah.
Talk about Creighton. Double overtime against Oregon. Dude, I'm gonna go ahead and say that was an instant classic.
Dude,
That was a game,
dude,
right
and they
there.
blew it. Like I looked at the score and like
No, it doesn't like.
it doesn't seem like
they
a double
outscored
overtime.
them. I think 16-1 in the second overtime, which is like I don't even get how that works.
Dude, they had like 2 back-to-back threes in the beginning, and then
That was it.
Oregon gave
Yeah.
up. I guess I don't know.
A team I really like, and I think they'll win today.
Mhm.
James Madison. I watched their game against Wisconsin.
Wait, who do they play today?
They play Duke. That is a game I want to watch. 5:15. Like I'm going to watch.
You're locked
that
in.
one.
All right,
Yeah.
bet.
That is a great. I think it will be a great game. I think it's a 50-50 game, but James Madison looks like dogs. Like they look like they're scrappy.
Yeah.
Their defense is good. Their offense isn't the best, but
All right.
I would love to see them match up against like Houston.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be a crazy game.
Dude, we should make like our Final Four prediction.
Well, I think we do the like you know how they reopen for
Like the
Sweet
second
16?
chance?
Yeah, I think we should do that.
But the only thing is like that's after the podcast. Sweet 16's on. We can make a reel. You want to make a reel?
Oh
for
yeah,
Sweet
we're
16?
we're making our first reel right after this.
Right after this.
It will be posted.
It's gonna be posted by the
before.
time. Yeah. It's
But,
gonna be good. It's gonna be
you
so.
know.
Yeah, just for that.
I heard that. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
First reel. Anyway.
Okay. Anyways.
Anyway. Oh, real
right.
quick. The ACC and Pac-12 conferences that look down this year are now like playing well in the tournament, and it's been year in year out. The ACC are historically the best conference, and they keep downing them.
Dude, the ACC is gonna get disbanded in a few years. Let's be
It
honest.
is. I'm not saying it's not, but for right now, they're in it.
Dude.
Also, day one, Dayton on a 24-4 run
Oh.
when they played
dude, Nevada.
Dude, I had Nevada, and I think most people had Nevada because Dayton's not
Dude,
on a hot streak right now.
I stopped paying attention to that game because
Yeah, 'cause
dude,
we
I
were,
saw
like,
the
going
score was
to-
like so far ahead, and I was
Yeah,
like,
we were
all
like
right.
going to still hands, and
Yeah.
then like when me and a couple people before like you showed up, we like were gonna go order a drink, and then all of a sudden they're interviewing Dayton. We're like, you don't interview losers, so what happened?
Yeah, really.
And we're like,
Dude.
oh my god. And then they turn around and get dismantled by Arizona. I like Arizona.
Dude, Arizona looks pretty strong.
They do, but they will only go as far as Caleb Love will let them, because he takes their most shots. So like,
Well, he's a dog. You just don't like him because what he left UNC.
no, I think it was best for both. I mean, it showed. R.J. Davis, ACC Player of the Year. Caleb Love, Pac-12 Player of the Year.
That's true. That's true.
Both teams are 1 and 2 in the turn. Like, I think if any transfer portal thing were to happen, that is the most like even thing.
Really?
You know, like an even playing field. And I respect that. I would love for like Arizona to
Would
play.
UNC would that be that'd be Final Four?
That'd be Elite Eight
Oh, Elite Eight.
because they're both in the West bracket.
My bad. My
But,
bad.
No, it is.
Dude, that's crazy. Honestly, a lot of good games so far.
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to watching the Sweet 16 games go down to the wire.
Yeah. So, what's your predictions for today's games? Obviously, this will be posted. We still got some games going on.
Let's see.
I think Purdue
Utah
just
State's playing Purdue.
did
Utah
that
State's up
just
early.
fall. Are they?
They're up 6-2.
What's today? Saturday? Sunday?
Today's Sunday, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I guess predictions. All right, just out of like hate, I'm gonna say Baylor beats Clemson.
I think Clemson's
Also-
gonna win.
Really?
Baylor, their defense is like 80th in the country.
But Baylor's a good team though.
I mean, like historically they are, but this year, like it's not. I don't know. I'm a statistics
know.
guy. You know me.
Okay, big numbers guy, yeah.
Yeah, big numbers.
I'm gonna say Purdue beats Utah State.
Purdue. Wait. Yeah,
Purdue beats Utah
Yeah.
State. Honestly, I think Duke's gonna beat James Madison.
and probably the same reason you picked Baylor out of spite. I'm picking James Madison.
I mean, yeah, that's valid.
That's
That's valid.
so valid.
That's
Yeah.
valid. I know
Dude,
you,
the tickets though at Barclays Center for that game are in the lowest 176 right now.
dang.
But
That's
the low
wild.
at Memphis, where the Grizzlies play, where Clemson and Baylor kind of play, $7.
That's
That
wild.
is insane.
Nobody cares about that game. That's crazy.
Oh my god. What about Grand Canyon, Alabama?
I would love to see an upset with Grand Canyon. And honestly, I think I could see them pulling an upset. I don't know. Bama hasn't looked like
Their defense is like abysmal.
but their offense is so good.
But
And
they're
honestly,
yeah.
and honestly, I thought the College of Charleston game was going to be a lot closer than it was.
I did too. I was
So-
I was watching it with one of our friends. He watched this podcast. Matt
Hey,
Hughes.
shout
Shout out.
Shout out.
I was watching a game with him, and man, was I very depressed to see like
Oh,
that was
yeah.
a blowout. It was
So-
only close at the end because they put in their like bench, which is justified for sure.
So I'm probably gonna go with Bama. Like I would love to see an upset, but I think
Dude, I'm a big proponent that defense wins in March, but Alabama's offense is.
just out of this world.
I'm gonna go Alabama.
You're gonna go, okay.
A
You're going
Bama
Bama
UNC
too. Okay.
matchup in Sweet 16
Dude,
would feed
dude,
families.
I think it's
Dude,
gonna
the
be
Sweet
huge.
16 matchups in general. Oh my god, I don't want to miss one of them.
That's how you know it's rigged. Not playing.
Honestly.
UConn's gonna beat Northwestern. No
Northwestern,
question. If Northwestern pulls that off,
But they got
I mean-
that boy Boo Booey.
Oh, is that the guy? Boo Booey?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Dude,
But
why are those tickets so much? 176 too.
I think it's because it's at the Barclays Center.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I think that's just like.
A&M
Texas
Houston.
A&M Houston.
I think that's Houston, but
I think it's gonna be a lot closer game than people think. I don't think Houston's gonna.
what's Houston's next matchup
It would be
if they win?
who's a 4 seed in that bracket? We're fumbling.
My bad.
Oh, it would be James Madison or Duke.
Yeah.
And
Okay, then I think Houston's gonna win. Because low key, I feel like neither James Madison or
No.
Duke are anywhere close to Houston.
not a shot. No.
If it was a tougher opponent, I could see Houston like thinking ahead and like possibly like not thinking much about A&M. But
Yeah.
I think they're gonna win that game. And then this is my upset though. I think
Oh,
Yale.
you going?
I think
You
Yale
going education system?
education
Turn
system.
me
Man.
up.
Shout
turn me
out.
up. Yeah, I'm
Yo,
going
if you,
Yale as
if
well.
you can beat Auburn, you can beat San Diego
You can beat
State.
San Diego State.
I
I'm
mean,
going Yale. I probably almost spilled my
that's crazy.
non-sponsored Celsius.
Off the
on-
wall. Yeah, shout out Celsius. Actually, no. Don't shout out
Not
Celsius.
yet, not yet. They
We're trying to
gotta
get
sponsor
sponsors.
us. Dude, you know they have like little tangent. They have like people on campus that like promote it.
Oh yeah. They gave us
Yeah.
like a ton of them.
Yeah, for like the fraternity thing.
Yeah.
Dude, why don't they just support this?
Wait, why don't we just reach out? What's the worst they're gonna say? No.
Yeah, how do we do that? Actually, we'll
Who's the
figure
person who
this
set
out.
it up? Was it Nina?
Nina's friend.
All right, bet.
So we'll
All right,
text
so
Nina after this.
we'll
and
keep
see.
y'all posted with the
Guys, what have we got? What have we got? Like,
Dude,
what
we
for
get
an
sponsored.
ambassador? for
That'd be wild.
Celsius. Oh my
Dude, we
god.
should get a discount code.
If we started this like
We should-
last year, this would definitely.
Dude, I
have
know
been,
we
like-
should have started earlier.
It would have been so
well.
fun to do.
Dude, yeah, really. Dude, it would have been so much fun doing the NFL season like here.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be hard to do when like we graduate, but
We'll
we'll
figure,
figure it
out.
out. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it
Podcast's
out.
gonna live longer than I am.
Oh no.
All right. So wait, that's the last big of the last of the games. But
Yeah.
I'd say there are gonna be some good games. My bracket's already busted, so I'm really not even looking at it anymore.
Yeah.
I just kind of like looking at. I like going on the app and seeing like how many the top person's off. I think the top person's off by 2 games.
Yeah.
But they're both
Dude, why?
games where it's like that they won the first round, but they had them losing the second round. So it's like it's like a minor thing.
Yeah, I feel like that's like my brackets is like my total points I could get are still there, but like first, second round I had like wrong teams winning.
Yeah, my two most accurate brackets are Kentucky and Auburn winning it all. So, so I'm out.
That was valid.
Who's accurate? Wait, whose bracket's more accurate of ours?
Of ours, did we even submit this into one that we would know?
I don't think so.
Well, let's just.
Yeah, we didn't
Let's-
even do a competition or anything.
Did we not?
I mean, we can. I mean,
We have them here. It's
we
not
have them
like
right here. It's not like we can change it.
alright.
Yeah.
Should we quickly look and see? I'm gonna see how many I got wrong, briefly.
All right, bet. All right, we're back. So we're both tied right now with like we looked at the Sweet 16 to see like who's the most accurate, and like the games aren't even over yet, and we're both off by 5. So
Yeah, and there's only been
That's-
9 teams.
that's
that
pretty
haven't
wild.
made it. Wow.
dang, maybe next year.
Guys, you know what they say? The more knowledge you know in March, the worse your brackets are.
Dude, really, yeah. Dude, like there was like an interview a few years ago with like this kid, and like they interviewed like him for having such a perfect bracket, like an almost perfect bracket, like super accurate one. And they're like, "Why'd you choose this team?" And he was like, "Oh, I like their mascot. It's like a bear or something." And then the guy interviewing was like, "That's not their mascot." And he was like, "Oh, that's crazy." So like it's like no knowledge at all.
yeah.
Like just like
No.
it's luck. Because honestly, the knowledge like it makes it where the ups. You could predict one upset. Like I mean, like I thought New Mexico, like you said earlier, like was gonna go far. Like that was gonna be an upset team. Look at them
That's
now.
not it.
McNeese, I think, was picked in a lot of brackets. I picked
Yeah.
Marquette to lose in the first and second round of most of mine, and they're in the Sweet 16, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, yeah. I know a girl that did like a mascot bracket type one, and it's like 97% correct.
Bruh.
And I'm like, what? you know.
Um.
Well, I mean, it really doesn't matter. We're all here having fun.
True. True. Oh, also, by the way, before we switch over to NBA, we had another dog of the week
Oh
in college
yeah,
basketball.
big boy
Big
from NC State,
DJ
cooking 'em up.
Burns.
DJ Burns.
DJ Burns.
He can do it all.
Shout out. Shout out. Dude, he's been a beast. I mean, like we were talking about NC State earlier. I mean, like they've been putting on
He's
a
the
clinic.
main reason. Him and DJ Horn, they're
Two
cooking.
DJs.
Two DJs. Maybe yo,
Yo,
that'd be crazy. What if they did like a music set?
that'd be crazy. Yeah.
But no,
yeah.
that man has a jumper. That man has a hook shot. That man can pass it out of a double team. He can rebound. Although he's like really heavy, he can run down the floor and not get
Dude,
exhausted. I'm surprised. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a good surprise. Like, as a UNC fan, obviously I don't like NC State, but when it comes to March, does it really matter?
It doesn't matter.
It does not.
Dude,
matter.
that's the thing too. Though, like they post his highlights on Instagram, and like there's like so many pages, and it's like DJ Burns right on the floor, and like everyone just looks scared that he's about to like go dunk on. Like, dude, he's a beast. He's a beast. NC State, I could see him in the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
At least. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
God's plan.
But hey, I think that's a good pivot over to NBA. This is our first like NBA session.
We're playing
of it all.
basketball.
Big basketball episode.
Yeah.
Yo, dude.
Since we've never talked about basketball or NBA, the world is our oyster. How about we want to talk about?
Where should we start?
Um,
The West.
yeah.
The West definitely has the most going on. I feel like the East
That
is
the
like
West, I feel like, is always just more enjoyable. And I want to preface by saying, like, when we get to the playoffs or that, we'll talk about it more. But
Yeah.
it's just very hard for me to get motivated to talk about NBA when we're on games 52 through 58 or something like.
I mean,
something
yeah, when
random.
there's so many, I don't know. There's so many losses you can take place. I mean, the most interesting thing is like who's going to be the one seed. I feel like the MVP race in a way is almost set in stone unless something crazy happens. And,
I don't
like,
know. I got some topics.
You got some
to talk
thoughts for that?
about.
All right,
Yeah.
bet. Let's hop right into it then. Yeah, the West though. Like, I mean, right now, Timberwolves on top.
That's a crazy team. I want to talk a little bit about them, right? So they have obviously like Karl Anthony Towns, a big
Mhm.
man. When they got Rudy Gobert, I was like, what are we doing? Like, I was like, why are there multiple big men on a team? Because in the NBA today, like you only have one big man, and that big man is usually 9 times out of 10 is like a versatile guy, you know.
Yeah.
The first year it did not work very well,
Hey,
but
but look at it now.
they got back in the lab. They started cooking. They started practicing. We got team cohesion, chemistry,
Oh yeah.
the crystal ball cooking. Right now, they're what? They're like number one in the West.
I think they're number one in the West. Yeah.
You got Cat. You got
Dude.
Rudy Gobert down low. You got Anthony Edwards,
Anthony
the
Edwards.
best young guy. I'll say it right now.
Dude, he's a beast.
Under 26 years old, he's number one. He's the number one
Dude,
player.
he
under
is.
26.
He's the third dog.
He's
of
a
the
third
week.
of the dog of the
Dude,
week. If you
I-
saw that poster,
Dude,
he
that
put-
dunk. Dude, that was crazy. That's dunk of the year.
And that guy, John Collins, the one that Edwards dunked on, is in the concussion protocol, bro. That is a double. That is double
crazy.
whammy. That is
That is
crazy.
wild. I
But
mean,
the
hey.
Timber was, and then at guard you have Mike Conley, who's a veteran.
Dude, he's a beast. He's a beast.
So that team, I believe, will go far.
Well, the thing is too, like even if they don't, like they're a young team, you know. Like Anthony Edwards is gonna be around for a while.
Mhm.
Like they're gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
I think next year. I think the West is such a cool conference though, because like
So much better
they're
than
young.
these.
The Oklahoma City Thunder,
Yep.
dude. I saw something today.
The rise of OKC.
They're like of their starting five, the average age is like 22 and a half.
22.6,
Like 22.6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they were comparing them to my North Carolina.
Yeah.
programs.
Yeah. So that's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, whatever that's about. But no, they are a young team. Josh Giddey is an issue. He's an issue.
Yeah. That's a
but-
separate topic. But
But
dude, SGA.
SGA,
He's a
he
beast.
is cooking.
How
and
how old is SGA?
he's only like 24 because he was a one and done, I think, in college.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But they also still have all their draft picks.
Dude, they have so many draft
mostly,
picks.
yeah.
They have I mean, they have Chet. Chet's a beast.
Mhm.
Um,
They got both to Jalen Williams.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
One from
Dude,
like Santa Clara and one from Arkansas.
sure.
They're both
Yeah.
good. No,
Dude,
they have a very young team. If they stick around, it's kind of like they will be around for
dude,
a long
the
time.
one thing is like, the OKC fans just don't want it to be like what happened, with like James Harden leaving,
Dude,
Russell Westbrook leaving,
that is
KD
crazy
leaving,
to me that OKC at one point had James Harden, Russell Westbrook,
and KD.
and KD.
Yeah, no, it really is.
Yeah, that is insane.
But no, I think they're gonna make some. I don't know if I don't. I think they're super young right now, so it's like maybe not their year, but
Yeah, but they'll be in the playoffs.
They'll be around for a while.
I think give them 2 to 3 more years. They could be like a conference final, maybe more.
I can see the vibe. I can see that. I think the other team in the West that's like dominant. I mean, obviously the Nuggets. I mean,
Yeah, but
dude,
it's not fun to talk about the Nuggets.
dude, I know. I mean, Jokic is so good. Like
Yeah.
I'll just be scrolling on Instagram and they'll show something he's doing. Like he had like that ended up being like an and one, and it was like he threw it from like behind the backboard. Like that's
Dude, I don't-
crazy.
dude,
He's just,
like,
he's like, dude, he's not
His
human.
warm up routine is not even real either. Like he's not doing like your normal like I don't know layup line and then working like on a 1-on-1 type. He's just chucking up shots.
He doesn't look like he's like in shape at all.
No.
But he's like insane. Like it's
is.
crazy. And it feels like he like doesn't even care about basketball. I mean, he does care about basketball obviously, but like I don't know. Like in the off season,
it's like
he goes to like
NBA's is like side hustle.
yeah, exactly, and which is crazy. Yeah, that's also a good way to put it. I think like another interesting team. There's like two other teams that we had to talk about the West. Dude, the Rockets right now. I don't know if they're gonna make the playoffs, but that's another young team
That's another young
like
team.
that I like. I mean, Jalen Green. I know they're like their star guys injured right now.
Yeah, Jalen Green though, my boy.
That's your
There
boy.
there are 3 different people that said that they have a child with you, bro.
Oh.
That's why he's doing good.
That's-
You gotta do the child support, feed the kids.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
He's
like,
in
hey,
his bag.
He said
just
if
for
I'm not
his
gonna
bag
do it,
to
no one else
leave.
is.
Yeah. But yeah, no, their best player, Alperen Sengun from Turkey, probably butchered that. He's really good, and he's like only 2 years in. But he like fractured his leg or something, so he's like out.
So he's out for the year.
Yeah.
Dang. But yeah, dude, they've won like the last like 10 of 11 games or something like that. Something crazy.
And they're gonna be around for a long time.
Oh yeah, 100%. I like them, and then obviously the fall of Golden State.
Dude, what is going on
Dude.
in Golden State?
And it's sad, dude. I love Steph Curry. Like he seems like such
But
a
Curry
cool dude.
can't do it all.
He
And
can't.
Klay Thompson this year has been like not.
Well, I mean, he's on the bench now, and then
Well, yeah, because they're trying to figure out
what to do with
ways
him. Yeah.
to.
And what's up with Draymond?
Draymond needs to just leave, bro.
Just run with this podcast.
He got in another little like scruffle.
I feel like they don't even post it as
Damn
much
right.
anymore because it's just like a weekly thing now.
No, it's like more
But-
common than like Kim Kardashian
That's wild.
at the fashionista. I don't even
Dude,
know what
them,
happens.
dude, the Lakers. The Lakers are alright. I mean, LeBron's been injured a few of the games. but
LeBron's LeBron. So
LeBron.
like,
I mean,
you know,
he's.
they'll make the playoffs.
I mean,
and-
LeBron's the goat. So let's be honest. So. Dude, we should have a goat. Wait, yo. I mean, to be honest, LeBron is the goat.
He's not a goat.
Who would be then?
Michael Jordan.
Why?
They played in 2 different eras. And I'm fine with saying that we can have goats for different eras. Because right now, and this is an issue, okay, let's hold this until we get to the European basketball versus American because I have a topic.
All right, then let's transfer over to the East real quick then.
Mhm.
All right, what are your thoughts on the East right now? I mean, the Celtics are
The
dominating.
East is not as fun to talk about because I
Dude.
don't think there's like something.
It's just the
crazy.
Celtics.
The
I feel like.
Celtics are dominating, but then they don't show up in playoffs. They like always fumble. Maybe this is a different year.
I mean, I feel like they're definitely gonna make the finals. I don't know whether a team is gonna be there.
The Cavaliers aren't bad either.
That's true.
Donovan
Donovan
Mitchell.
Mitchell, beast.
Darius Garland,
Darius Garland.
Mobley, Jared Allen. That's a good team. Good young team.
I agree.
But the topic, what the buck is going on in Milwaukee, guys?
What the buck is going on?
Why do you fire your head coach, bring in Doc Rivers, who like explicitly said he didn't even want to coach him? He said that in some like podcast or
Yeah,
like,
he said
some
like an interview like
or
shortly
something.
after. But he also said it like after they started losing though.
Yeah, but
Anyways,
they're on a rough spot, which is crazy because they have good players.
they got Dame, they got
Giannis-
Giannis. Like
Yeah, Middleton. They got a good
That's
like
true,
role
yeah.
players as well. Like I don't know. I think they'll be fine in the playoffs, but right now they're in a rough spot.
it's just like what is going? Yeah.
Yeah, literally, what what the buck is going on.
What's going on?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, honestly, in the East, I can't think of any other really interesting teams personally. You know, y'all can comment like what y'all think. But no, I agree. I think the Cavs, Celtic, it's gonna be one of those two come out there. I mean, the 70 is Joel Embiid, is he out for the year, or is he just?
I don't think so.
I know he's.
I think he's like long term injured.
Because I know he's like. I mean, he's out of the MVP race because he's missed like whatever many games. But,
that's also like not due to injury, but a topic I do want to talk about that I didn't put in the list is like I was talking to someone earlier today, and we were talking about the whole load management type thing, and how that's kind of like I understand you play 82 games, but the thing is like you see so many videos of like, oh, this is a kid's first game, or even like a adult like. You save up money and you can go to one game, like you travel a distance to go see like I don't know, like Kevin Durant or something.
Yeah.
And then they don't play. And it's not because they're injured, but there's like load management.
No,
and it's like you are making millions of dollars. Like, just play. Like you don't have to play the whole 40 minutes. Play 20, play 15. I don't care.
It's also like I mean, it's your job, you know.
It is your job. You don't see us. We haven't even started our job yet, but you don't see us like complaining about load management.
Not really. That's what
not yet. I probably will
eventually.
Oh,
but
no.
They're gonna. All right, yo.
Maybe,
the lights.
Maybe we gotta do a little.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Nice.
We're back. Have to stand up.
Dude, yeah, this is a nice place. Dude, no, I agree with that though. Like that, and that's something like Kobe always talked about. Like in his interviews, like he would always talk about how like he's like, what's your motivation for like always playing? Like you never take a rest day or whatever. And he was like, because that same thing you said. Like there's that one kid.
Like
you know that's coming out their first game,
and maybe
only opportunity, like see me kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just like
imagine going to like a Lakers game because those things are expensive,
dude. Yeah,
and you want to see like LeBron and like Anthony Davis, and then they're both just sitting on the bench because they're
because a lot of time they don't play because like you said, like they just load management. It's not like they're injured. If they're injured, okay, valid.
It's
valid.
different.
I mean, like I don't want you to play with your like
like it's different if you like literally like tore something or like you have some like. I don't know, like ankle sprain or something that you're out for 6 weeks.
Yeah,
but
that makes sense.
Another topic, and this is what I wanted to talk about, like for the GOAT debate.
Okay.
As European basketball versus American, right?
Okay.
In American basketball, like the NBA, there is no defense being played at all. You have teams averaging like 110 a night.
Yeah, it is kind of
like
wild.
The Pacers don't play defense at all. Like I've seen box scores of it being like 143 to like 138.
That is actually because like wait in a college game like what the college game is only what 8 minutes shorter, or am I tripping? Is it? I think it's 8 minutes shorter, right?
So it's 40 minutes total.
It's 40 minutes.
How many?
Total.
Is it 12-minute quarters in NBA? I think so.
I think so. So it's 48.
So
it's only 8 minutes more, but like the scores are like almost double sometimes.
Yeah, like we're reaching 140s.
I mean, sometimes in the 50, yeah.
Like, and in European basketball, and there's been like European players that have said this. Like, defense is so prominent there.
Yeah.
Like, you actually have to have skill.
Well, the thing too, and like I've heard like analysts talk about this as well, is that like in the NBA, like it's almost like watching like they're comparing like today's game to like just like a pickup game, like where like people really don't want to defend, they'd rather just like let them score, get the ball back.
And like the highlights, you'll never see like defensive highlights because that's not what makes the money.
Except for like the once in a blue moon like LeBron type block.
Or like when he like tracked down.
Yeah.
Was it Draymond? That block when he was.
Or was it Iguodala?
Oh.
Maybe Iguodala.
They're like the same person to me.
They are. Yeah.
They're like the same build. But like, and I think like I said, I'm down to have like GOATs of different eras because I think LeBron is great. I think Michael Jordan's great. I think Kobe's great. But they all play in different times. And I think, like, today's age, there is no defense being played at all.
I agree with that. And I do think LeBron, just, like, from a, like, obviously a longevity standpoint.
I think that is crazy.
Dude.
How long he's played in the NBA.
And how dominant it is. And, like, it's like he's still averaging, like.
He's throwing up career highs right now. And
dude,
he's, like, 39 years old.
He's actually wild. Like, he's not showing, like, necessarily slowing down necessarily. Like, I don't know. The GOAT debates. I'm rolling with LeBron because LeBron is the GOAT. I mean,
I just think Michael Jordan played at a more demanding era.
Do you think he's a better player though?
I think LeBron's a better player. I think skill has emerged drastically
Yeah.
like around the whole NBA
I think
or
LeBron.
whole basketball in
I
general.
mean, LeBron's build as well. Like, dude, he's like his like body was made to be an athlete. Like okay.
Go ahead and marry the dude.
Dude, what?
That
Dude,
is
what?
crazy.
Bro,
Oh.
what? No, no. Okay,
The
okay.
glaze factor
All
right
right,
now is
pause,
insane.
pause. All right. Anyways,
All right.
no. But I'm just saying, like, he played football and basketball in high
Mm.
school. If he went to play football, he'd probably be in the NFL
Yeah, I saw
right
his
now, too.
football highlights before, and like they're like equivalent
Dude,
to like a 4-star.
Because he's like, what? I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. So, I don't know. I'm going LeBron. LeBron the GOAT.
Still thinking Michael Jordan, but
Dude, you
we
have
can
UNC
table.
bias. But anyways, yeah, we
Not even
can do that more later.
Greatness is just built. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, I don't know
All
where
right.
you're going with that either.
All right, real quick. Draft prospects
Lickety split.
from college basketball. A little tie-in.
Zach Edey.
Zach Edey.
No.
Well, he is projected to go like in the 30s, which isn't terrible. I just don't know if his build's ready for, or not ready, but like would fit in the NBA.
What about it?
He's just like, you gotta be very
Agile.
and yeah. I mean, and then, like we just said, offense is only being played in the NBA.
Yeah.
So you gotta be able to run up and down the court, and he's 7'4", and I think he will get drafted, and I think he should play. But I'm just saying, I don't think he'll be like
the top.
the next like great thing. I don't know.
Not the next best women Yama.
Yeah, no. There's not gonna be a
Yeah,
number
yeah,
one.
yeah. Good point.
But yeah, no. And like Colorado has a bunch of draft prospects, which is interesting.
Oh, really?
But they have a lot of. I feel like what cooks in the NBA right now is like being a versatile, like 6'5" to 6'9". Like you can like guard 1 through 4. You can create your own like plays. You're a playmaker.
Yeah. And
You
now,
know.
like, I don't know. The players have to be able to do like everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no longer like the Shaq who like can't shoot, but he's like can
Yeah.
dunk. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
that's the thing. It's like
everybody's
with
doing everything.
centers, you have to be able to just like pull up from anywhere now.
yeah,
and
really.
shoot it.
I mean, like, look at
Like
it.
Embiid shoots 3-pointers and makes them.
And
Like,
that's
that
why,
is
like,
just
I mean,
crazy.
like, the three most dominant players, honestly, are probably Giannis, Jokic, and Embiid.
Yeah.
Because, like, they can do anything, and they're so much bigger than everybody.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's crazy. Dude, if Wembanyama, like, puts on, like, size, I mean, like, he's already a beast, but, like, imagine him, like, when he gets, like, you know, has more years. I saw this thing, like, he's already the first player in NBA history to ever have, like, a season with, like, a certain amount of points, a certain amount of blocks, and steals.
Yeah.
Like, and it says his rookie year. Like, that's
But
crazy.
it's just gonna be so hard for him to put on size because he's 7'6".
Yeah, I mean, you saw, like, you've seen, like, pictures of, like, rookie Giannis versus Giannis now.
That was crazy. And
Like,
even Edie, like 7'4", but he's a big build.
He's a
you know,
bigger guy for sure.
I'm not. That's like crazy to me. How like if I was 300 pounds being 5'10", that would be like so obese. Like it would be bad.
Dude.
Like obese. But for 300 pounds for a big guy like that, you wouldn't even notice. They're
That's
300
yeah.
pounds.
So who else do you think? I mean, I know like Dalton Connect is probably gonna be a top.
Connect will probably
this
be
year.
the top pick.
Like you think he's like a lottery pick?
I don't know because like another thing about like NBA draft is they like younger players that they can develop.
And he's like what 20?
23, 24.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
think he's a good player.
And that's the thing too. Like basketball, it's so different than football. Is that like you have to be so much older, not older. Like in football, you come out like it has to be after your junior year. But basketball, if you can come out as a freshman, like
Like,
you know, like
"Oh,
you can
go
be
for
literally
it."
19.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Who else like do you have in your mind for like draft prospects though? I know you mentioned earlier that Kentucky has some good players.
Kentucky has they got some good players that like Reed Shepard.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard about
But
him.
he comes off the bench. They got that Rob Dillingham.
Okay, he's a freshman, right?
Yeah. Antonio Reeves. But I think he's like
okay.
I think he's like older, but he's still like a good prospect.
Do you think RJ Davis is a
That's the issue. Like once again, it's like an age thing. I think R.J. Davis would be a good guard in there. However, there's some issues. One, he's 6 foot. One, he's 22 years old, which is crazy that we're talking like 22-year-old.
Yeah,
like,
we're about
you know.
22 years old.
Yeah,
Too.
like
that yeah, that's crazy too.
But I think he should get drafted, but it would be like a late second round pick, and I think he would go to a team that needs like a pure scorer, like off the bench,
Yeah.
like a 6-man. I could see that, but I don't think he'll be like up there.
I got you.
But
Like,
one thing is though, and like we mentioned this before, I don't remember like on the podcast or not. If your team makes a run in March Madness, and especially if you win it, your players get an instant like draft boost. Like
Yeah.
you can see it with like Villanova the years they won, like UNC when they had like Justin Jackson and stuff like that. Um, and then like just like Gonzaga and all that,
Mhm.
your players somehow get like a boost, and I don't know like I don't fully know like why because they're still the same player.
It's really weird that because I feel like that works in like all sports. You know
And
what
I
I mean?
think
Like,
it yeah,
like even in like football, like JJ McCarthy's draft stock.
like the whole Michigan
Dude,
draft.
all of
stock.
I mean, they had like the most combine invites of anybody ever,
Yeah.
or like any team ever. But no, I agree with that, and that's like another thing too is like because like there's this guy I forget his name. He's on Instagram, and he like always like has like March Madness predictions and like team predictions, and like one of like the main factors that he looks at is like teams that have like NBA prospects, like players that.
Oh, is it that like Ryan Hammer?
Yeah, that guy.
Dude, I love that guy.
Dude, yeah, he's
Dude, what
he's
if we
good
got
stuff.
him up? We should reach out to him for
Yo,
the
low
podcast.
key.
That would be great.
Yo, let us know what y'all think about that. But
Dude, that would be great.
no, I think that's but like a low key point with that too is like NBA prospects like has some NBA talent, but like also like if you win the championship no matter what, your stock goes up. Then it's like I don't know. I think the draft is interesting this year. Like last year, obviously there was Wemby. I think every like
I
5.
don't think there's like a definite one.
Yeah,
Pick.
I feel like it's like every few years there's like a definite one
Mm-hmm.
though. Like I mean Wemby before was like Zion.
I'm seeing a lot of like European players that are lottery picks.
That thing too.
And I don't. I mean, we both don't watch European basketball enough to
Yeah,
like
I don't watch it at all.
to be like, oh yeah, that guy definitely deserves that, or he doesn't. Like, so I can't really speak on
There's
it.
also just the G League too, though. You know.
That's ending. Not the G League at night.
Oh, I saw that. Why?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
we'll
We'll look into
we'll
that
look
a
into
little
that for
bit.
sure.
But I do
Um,
some of the recent prospects from there have been like, because you know how it's supposed to be like a development thing instead of college. Well, like they haven't been playing well, so maybe
I mean,
it's
yeah,
like
like
a maybe
Scoot. Wait, wasn't Scoot on the internet?
Scoot was on there.
There was like 2 other players. That were like,
There's a guy on the Rockets that's just like abysmal right now. That
Oh,
was on
really?
there too, and so is the Thompson brothers. Oh wait, one of them. Wait, that's the dude from Houston. I don't know, like Asir Thompson.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Or a men. Oh, it's a Seer and a men. One of those two is like playing like very poor, but they're from G League at night,
So I guess that okay.
and so like I guess I mean there's probably like if we looked into it, there's probably
Mhm.
more, which we can look into it, of course.
Yeah, we will.
But yeah.
We got y'all.
But yeah, I
Um,
feel like the NBA draft's gonna be interesting this year. I think a lot of it will be how you play in March Madness. Like I think there will be a lot more boost than normal
Yeah,
from your performance, but who
we'll
knows?
see. We'll see. We'll get there when we get there. I think
Mm-hmm.
another topic as we go to the draft too is like thoughts on like the lottery system. I honestly personally don't love the lottery
I don't.
part of the draft.
I don't know. I
It's-
feel it's just weird.
It's kind of uninteresting to me.
I don't think there's been one time that I fully watched the whole lottery like selection.
I've watched the lottery selection, but I've never watched the draft. I just like keep up with the notifications.
I've watched it like,
Because like last year it was huge, like wherever Wemby was gonna go.
yeah, but kind of that's also the thing in like college or like in NBA and NFL. I
Mhm.
hate how we're breaking the picks before they even happen. Like what happened? Where's the love? Where's the love to the game?
No, yeah,
You
I
know?
agree with that too. It's like, bro, make it make sense.
How long we been talking? What's our run
We're at,
time?
we're at 50 minutes right now.
Okay,
so we're at
that's not
solid.
bad. Okay. Should we
that's
talk about briefly like MVP and then go live topic or just live topic? And
I
talk
like
about
I like MVP right now.
Okay.
I think we looked up like the favorites right now, like just straight up. Like Jokic is number 1, SGA 2.
Giannis and Luka are tied for third.
Oh, they are okay.
And I think Luka's like not getting enough credit.
Dude, what's their? It's because of the like we were mentioning before. Like the West is so good,
It is.
and the Mavericks aren't as high as like
exactly.
OKC.
And that is like I said, I was talking to someone earlier that watches a lot more NBA than I do. And he was like one of the people that like is part of this like MVP, like who you pick or however that works. I'm not exactly sure.
Mhm.
But saying like a lot of your individual success rides on your team success. And the Mavericks are middle of pack. What are they like 6, 7 seed?
let me see, Mavs are 8 seed.
Exactly. So like,
Yeah,
although if you take Luka out of the Mavs, they are probably like a bottom 4 seed or like a the bottom.
Dude, that's the thing. I mean, like, what is he averaging? 33. I want to say, like, he's averaging like
he's averaging like I don't know if he's averaging a triple double, but he's
Bro,
definitely like there.
and
And
that-
especially since he became a dad, his stats are like skyrocketed for something.
and that's another thing too. Like, I always talk about like highlights because I don't watch too much NBA right now, but
Yeah.
like, dude, I feel like I go on Instagram like every other day, and there's like a Luka highlight, him doing something crazy, like some
Bro,
crazy
he can
assist.
pull up from anywhere.
Dude, he's
and
so
just
good.
knock
He
it
has
down.
good passing. Like he's honestly just an all around great player. Like him, like okay, you said Anthony Edwards is the top guy, like young. I think him and Luka.
Yeah.
But Luka does not get. I feel like he got a lot of love early on in his career, but like this year, like
Well, I'm not like. I just think it's like the team you play for.
I think so too. I mean, he has Kyrie's been doing well. Kyrie's been doing really well actually.
No, I think they're
just not winning.
actually a good team,
Yeah,
but I just don't know if they'll pan out.
yeah.
It's very
I guess we'll
the
see.
West is wild.
The West is wild. It's the Wild West.
Yeah, but
Um,
Jokic could be a repeat.
Will that be?
MVP
Will that be a three-peat?
for- Yeah, I think a repeat.
That's
And
crazy.
I think he could.
Wait, no. Who won it? No, Embiid won. Wait, let me look up just recent
Was
MVPs.
Embiid?
I'm out of order.
I thought Jokic won. last.
Recent NBA. I mean, Jokic has won like twice, I think, but I don't know like the years.
Yeah,
I could be tripping.
tripping.
Yeah, okay. Embiid won last year. Jokic won
Um,
the last 2 years before.
Because there's a big thing about him getting robbed. Like Embiid shouldn't have been.
Oh, shouldn't have gotten it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was it. Which, I mean, I think realistically, you look at the top four. You like Jokic, Shea, Gilgeous, Giannis, and Luka. I don't think there's a wrong answer.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, people are gonna be
the thing-
upset regardless.
The thing with Jokic is that like that's the one thing is like in my opinion, if you're like to be a repeat MVP or a repeat award winner, in my personal opinion, I feel like your season should have to be better than what it was before because like I guess it also depends on like the talent also going around. Like if there's like no one like okay, kind of like the NFL MVP this year. Like Lamar, he played really well. They got a lot of wins, but he did not have a crazy year. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
there have been other players that have that same kind of season and been nowhere near the MVP conversation. But his stats are good this year. Like they compare like his 2 other MVP seasons. I think his stats are like the exact same.
yeah.
Like he's the same points.
No, I
I
think-
think he has more like rebounds. Like so, it's tough. I think SGA and also with the Nuggets doing well. Like that's the thing. Like if the Nuggets weren't doing well, he probably wouldn't even be up here.
Yeah. But all four of the Jokic, Shea, and Giannis are all on teams that are like top 3 in their division.
Yeah, and I think Giannis has fallen off a bit just because the Bucks have been a little off since.
And I don't know. I love Giannis. Don't get me wrong, but I just hate how easy it like he's just so dominant.
Dude, it's crazy.
But like he's definitely earned every
Dude,
bit.
he's-
Like as a rookie, like you said, he was very strong.
Yeah, yeah.
So like he's earned every bit of his
Yeah.
like race. But it's just crazy how easy it is for him now.
Dude, really. I think okay, so that's MVP. I think Rookie of the Year is like pretty set in stone. I think Wemby's got
Yeah,
Rookie of the
it's
Year
like
locked
Wemby or like Brandon Miller, but Brandon Miller's kind of fell off again.
well, I mean, it's also like the Hornets are like
Well,
I
you
think it's the
can't look
Spurs
at you. Well, I was about to say you can't look at winning record
Yeah.
for
for Rookie of the Year, yeah. So yeah, there's that, and then
Should we go to just live topic?
life topic. All right,
Right.
I think sport wise, like that was good. We'll continue doing a little bit more NBA, especially as
We-
playoffs go around.
MLB starting this week.
Oh,
We're not the biggest MLB people, but we could be.
we got connections.
For y'all.
now.
We do. We actually do have connections.
Yeah,
you
so
know. Well, Matt Hughes, Tyler Beadle.
that's true.
You know,
We'll get people on that.
Yeah,
we got this.
we may have a guest next week
We may
or the next
Easter
following
episode.
week. Yeah, our
Um,
guest may pull up in a bunny suit.
I actually know someone that has a bunny suit, so I
That
might be able to help
does
make
not
that happen.
surprise me.
I don't know what.
I'm
Okay.
just
Anyway.
saying.
All right. Anyways,
I'm just
live
saying.
topic.
Live topic.
All right. So we were kind of fumbling the bag a little bit with coming up with this, but we got something. All right. What are your thoughts on manifestation?
Like Manifest Destiny.
Like manifesting
Like
your
when
future.
we were expanding out west.
Okay. No. Okay. You know. Okay. You know what I'm saying. Like manifesting your
no,
future. kind
No,
of
I
thing.
got it.
Yeah.
I am not the big belief person. I'm not the big like dreamer per se. I'm more of a actions speak louder than words.
Okay.
Why are you laughing? This is like
because I disagree.
yeah, no, that's fine. And I believe like in your mind, yes, you set goals and you want to achieve them, but I'm not gonna say I like manifest it. Like I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna do my work, I'm gonna get done, I want to improve
Okay.
and set mini goals, and then from there work on bigger goals.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm like in a state of mind where I'm like manifesting this, and then like my belief system just turns into like.
Well, I don't think. Okay, I don't think manifestation's like that though. I don't think manifestation's like your beliefs changing. I think manifestation's like change. It's like changing your beliefs to manifest. Like I think like all right, like I'm gonna be great, like that kind of stuff. Like manifesting, like all right, like I want this for me, or like it's I kind of see it as like affirmations and like manifesting. Like if you're like okay, like obviously just like you were saying, like actions speak louder than words, but like I do think manifestation contributes a lot to your overall mindset, which then leads to those actions. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair, and I'm glad you like talked about whole like affirmations or that because
Yeah.
this actually ties in great. Future and Metro dropped their album, right? My favorite song on there is "Running Out of Time," and I have a good song lyric um that kind of like it kind of fits in with manifest. I think realistically, you gotta be your number one supporter.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be your number one supporter.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
one thing, this line right here, it really hits home. It said, "They done turned their back on me, never turned on myself." Like there's a lot of people in my life that doubt me. There's a lot of people that don't want to see me winning.
Is that right?
But I've always wanted to see me winning.
Exactly.
I'm always gonna put my foot forward. But I don't know. Maybe I do manifest this, and I'm just not thinking like it. But I don't know. I don't think I'd like change my whole mindset.
Well, okay,
I don't know.
okay. I think manifestation is like you have having that good mindset of like where you want to be in the future, like okay, if your mindset was like, all right, like
That's a line right here too.
all right, anyways, all right, like if your mindset wasn't locked in on like what you want to do, I think manifestation goes along with your goals. Like it's like all right, like I want this to happen in my life. Like being very specific in your head with what you want. Like it's like all right, like I want to get this kind of job. I want to do this kind of thing. I want to have a good family. Like, obviously, he doesn't do that, but I think just like saying those things and like those thoughts are better than just like not doing it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I guess. I
I
guess. I don't know.
okay. I'm all, okay. Let's okay. I looked up what manifest. Okay, manifest means clear or obvious to the eye or mind. Okay, actually that doesn't really go well.
It was also a TV show on NBC.
Bro, what's
I was just
oh yeah, thanks for that. Okay. Oh wait, actually I heard about that show.
Yeah, my mom used to watch that.
All right. Well. All right. All right. I guess. Okay.
So you're all right. Let's just go with you because obviously I'm just not. I'm not a big believer in all this mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo. Okay.
Yeah. So like, what's your take? Obviously you're
Okay.
You're riding the
Like okay, I believe that like if you wake up in the morning.
Feeling like P Diddy. I got my glasses.
No, wake up in the morning and you're like, all right, like today's gonna be a great day. You know, like saying that kind of stuff. Like I honestly, okay, obviously it doesn't mean you're gonna have a great day, but I feel like if something bad happens, like I feel like it's a nice like trigger mindset of like, all right, like today's gonna be a good day. Like if you wake up saying today's gonna be a terrible day, you in your mind, like I feel like it's just gonna be a bad. It's not necessarily gonna be a bad day, but I think it's just gonna have that kind of a like spiraling effect, like that snowball effect, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, I think your thoughts and like how you start your day are very important. And manifestation in a long term sense is a different thing. You know what I'm like? Because obviously that's like long term, but I think how you wake up every morning and like how you think today's gonna be is important. You know, like starting the day off right, like waking up. It's like, you know what, today's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna brush my teeth and wash my face, whatever.
Go play some Fortnite.
Play some Fortnite. I'm gonna go to the gym. Like, you know what? Like,
yeah.
I think manifestation, like, obviously it's not like required or anything, but I do think it's real. I think your mindset, like how you start your day, like can really affect how your mood per goes. I don't know what's going on. Per goes, yeah, something like that.
No, I feel that. I don't know. I just more old fashioned.
All right, whatever that means, I guess.
Like a root beer.
What is? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
No, but I don't know. Maybe I do manifest in a sense.
Maybe we do.
But
this is a very like last minute finding of manifestation as the life topic. We need to okay, hey, comment down below. What are some good?
We always say
topics
this.
to
No
talk
one's commenting. Actually, we do get comments.
Dude, we
on our
get
YouTube.
comments. Yeah, what are you talking about? We had a good idea about running a marathon for a podcast.
I can't run a marathon, so that might.
All right, maybe not a marathon, but like we could run like a 5K,
We
with, like a
could
selfie
probably
stick.
do a 10K. Give us a
10K.
little time.
Yeah, give us some
10K would
training.
be like what? 60 minutes less. Wow, that's like the late podcast.
That is true.
Oh my
That is
God.
true. I like. Okay.
But
yeah,
we have to be talking the whole time. I might be dead.
I hear talking while you're like running actually helps.
Sometimes I talk to myself.
Okay. All right. Like on that note, that's a good way to end it. Sean talks to himself. Yeah. So hey, we're gonna be back next episode. We know we didn't talk about football, but we have some stuff in the works like free agency team winners. We're gonna make a post about that. Updated mock drafts.
Yeah.
There have been a few trades that have happened. Nothing crazy to like spend a whole segment on, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But hey, I think that's all.
Yep.
Signing off.
Keep standing on sports.
That's I got him on it. Yeah, keep standing on sports, y'all. Have a good one.